Hi everybody! So we carry on our discussion about the Spotify Agile model, and now we're going to talk about the Spotify team structure. In fact, the Spotify Agile model had led to a unique personal structure. Spotify teams are very autonomous and have the freedom of selecting what works for them. Most teams use a combination of Scrum and Kanban, but their core values are based on lean principles of avoiding waste and providing business value to the customers quickly and often. The smallest team are called squads. A squad usually comprises of 1 to 7 persons, and a squad is similar to a squad team in the sense it is self-organizing and cross-functional. Squads have a lot of freedom in deciding on what to build and how to build it. And of course, they are co-located and work in a highly collaborative environment. A squad alone cannot build all features on their own, so they are organized into tribes. That represents a group of squads that work on a related area of work. And a chapter represents a group of team members with a specific area of expertise, such as user interface designer or database administrator. Chapters lead are similar to line managers. This type of organization allows someone with specific expertise, like database administrator, to suit between squads. And finally, we're gonna talk about guild, which is a loosely defined group of people with common interest. This type of organization crosses squads and tribes and brings people with any interest or even a common hobby together. The Spotify model is aimed to organize people together so that they benefit from each other and work together towards a shared vision of the product and not create organizational hierarchies. Teams get help from many agile coaches that are servant leaders focused on making the teamwork productive and helping team facing obstacles in their work. Spotify has a friendly failure culture. This is important because creative teams have to experiment, and many experiments are about to fail. If people think they will be punished for failing, they will not experiment, and that will be counterproductive as far as their creativity is concerned. Besides, team members are encouraged to experiment and learn from mistakes. And one advantage of being able to recover from failure is that changes have limited impacts and are reversible. Let's see another aspect of the Spotify culture. Spotify has internal code repositories, organized like open source repositories. Different teams has visibility to the code produced by other teams and can make changes to other teams' code if necessary. And Spotify culture minimizes handoffs between teams. Teams help each other but have minimal handoffs. And the culture of self-service is practiced when teams enable other teams to help themselves instead of being dependent or waiting for another team. And of course, bureaucracy is minimized at all levels. Chaos is not desirable, but it is still preferred over bureaucracy. So the Spotify engineering culture is an excellent case study on an enterprise that took all the fluff out of different agile approaches and focused on agile principles. Their approaches are people-focused and applies a subset of different agile approaches to their advantages. So their model is so simple yet so effective. So Spotify is very humble about their approach because they say that their approach may or may not work for you. And you may need to modify the Spotify model for your organization's unique needs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the bell for more interesting contents, and thanks for watching.